excited. I'm excited. Gonna play some Space Engineers. I'm K. As you can see, I've been working on the starbase. I finished up the little tiny part of the stem that we had, as well as started adding all the thruster placements. It will have ion thrusters, as you know, hydrogen thrusters, as you can see. I even started placing some atmospheric thrusters, because ultimately I'm going to try to take this to a planet. Once again, no clue. But a whole bunch of atmospheric thrusters pointing down, four large hydrogen thrusters pointing down, and possibly 4 ion thrusters pointing down, maybe 8. Then that may be able to get us off of some sort of planet. But we'll find out. Man, our weight could be way off. But I have been completing some stuff. Most of the stem is completed. As you can see, I've placed a whole bunch of gyroscopes inside here. So hopefully this will be enough, but there's only one way to tell, and that would be when the station's finished. Try to move it around. There is room in here that I could place more gyroscopes. So but I'm gonna continue working this up. I may start welding some of it, but I do need to figure out exactly how big, because this is just the bottom of the lower level. There's still going to be, I think I'm going to do it 3 high. So this would be the ceiling, but it also would be the floor for the actual main station. So I'll use this to be able to hide all of the sorting system as well as conveyors. The center, I'm gonna do the reactor room in the dead center. I do like that design for the reactor room for this one, but I think I'm gonna invert it 90 degrees. Either have the reactor at the bottom and like a little arms going around the reactor on the top, or maybe vice versa. I'll probably encase that in glass, as well as one side of it I'll have the actual reactor room, the other side of it will be let's say the med bay, and I'll probably do refineries on the other 2 sides. But this is what I have so far. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can keep going around and figure out where I'm going to place the ion thrusters, as well as figure out exactly how big I'm going to make this. I'll get back to you when we get a chance. All right. So I've gone ahead and welded everything up, as well as, well, not everything, but I've welded majority of it up, as well as placed a couple more blocks. As you can see, we did have a snafu. As you know, I created a whole bunch of parts in order to finish all this, and because the server's been jumping, I actually kind of destroyed a lot of the welders on the ship, as in both of them, and I had completely filled those with items such as construction components and motors, lots and lots of motors. So unfortunately, until we can get some cobalt, nickel, and gold, I can't make the components in order to finish off the ion thrusters and the atmospheric thrusters. So I'm not sure where to put the downward facing ion thrusters. I think I am gonna do 8 down. But that really depends on whether or not I can get, enough space. I don't want to make this station too large. So, as you can see, like I said, I've been doing a lot of it. These are the imports for the hydrogen containers. I'm going to link them up with this right here. I want somewhere around here to be the gravity generator. So wherever the ceiling of this is going to be, I might put the gravity generator right there. So I want the gravity generator to be actually underneath the, in the first bowels of the ship, you could say. Still need to destroy this, but I'll do that probably when the reactor room. I'm starting to get the reactor room online because I'll have to take that apart, that reactor. And that's going to split the ship in half. I did build this just for the temporary purpose in case the ship did get split in half. In fact, I just realized I built that with using nothing but the corner blocks. That's funny. Nemesis did bring his rocket, so it's back into space, and he brought all the stuff from the pirate base, leaving some stuff there to, build whatever we need there. So we will go ahead and start finishing this, as well as we're going to do a little redesign on the drill ship, making it a little bit bigger. We've been scouting around a lot of the asteroids and can't really find ones that have a lot of the resources that we need. So our next drill ship will have to have a jump drive. That's one thing that does not have. Probably gonna have to be a smart idea to build it with a med bay also. Whereas that right now just has a cryopod. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna continue framing this out and trying to build some more of the atmospheric thrusters. And I'll bring you back in when we're farther along. And we're back. And as you can see, I've equipped the Sparky with grinders. The reason for that is we captured a mining carriage. No event. We just took it, flew it back over here. We emptied out the cargo containers. And now we're tearing that down. And then we're going to go ahead and tear down the business shipment. I'm actually getting ready to place the large chip reactor on the starbase. So we will be in good shape. Well, I'm going to tear this down, get all these resources, especially the thruster components. This has 2 large ship thrusters, as well as several small ships. That one's got a whole bunch of small ship ones, the business shipment. So we should be all set. Be right back. And we are back. As you can see, this is the design that I'm going to go for with the reactor room. I may tweak it a tad bit. The gravity generator I've stuck on top. So it is very similar to the ugly ship's room. Though I did space it out a little bit more, which is why this looks more like... Well, to me, it looks more like a arch, like a Stargate arch, than anything else. But yeah, so the gravity generator does work. I was very iffy on whether or not it would work if it's rotating. But it seems to be holding strong. I didn't know exactly why I thought it wouldn't work, but hey, it's a rotor, so who knows. I have the rotation down really slow right now just because of It's very difficult building stuff because you got to find the little tiny gap where it allows you to place a block inside the hitbox. But once we enclose this and get this area going, and I'm pretty much going to enclose this in glass. The one spot that one of the little areas will be a little open so that you can get access to it, and that will be the actual quote reactor room. But that's everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue framing out this reactor room. We do definitely need to hurry up and start planning out where the refineries, storage, and this area originally wanted 2 high. I'm doing 3 high so that I can fit the hydrogen tanks in here. I'm going to try to squeeze as many as I can. Because we may need it, just in case we do want to go on planet. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and continue doing this. And we'll get back. Alright, and we're back. So we've been doing a lot of framing. I've been filling in a lot of the blocks, trying to get everything good to go. I am happy with this design of the reactor room, though. I was trying to figure out if there was a way I could make the arch a little more roundish, but it doesn't seem that way. What I am going to do is go ahead and I'm going to go slope the top and the bottom parts, and then put glass all the way around it, except for one side. One side I'm going to... Where's the front of the ship? This is the front of the ship. So probably, if this is the front of the ship, so probably the back of the ship, which is going to be right here, where I'm going to place the actual reactor room itself. Batteries, control panel. Just like on the ugly ship, I'll have a cargo container that has a bunch of the, you know, spare uranium and stuff that's around. Nemesis is starting to work on his quite large mining ship. So when he does finish this up, I don't believe that we're going to have to worry about any resources for a while. I did take my little ship, got some gold, which that in itself was an enormous ordeal. Because if you can remember, the only gold roid that I know about is the one that is in that gravity. My little mining ship only has 2 thrusters going in most directions. So needless to say, trying to escape the gravity well, even at 0.07, was not fun when this was slightly full of ore. I did bring back quite a bit of gold, but it wasn't the most easy going. I was quite stressed most of the time. The jump drive did cut down good amounts of the waiting time. It's a secret. This is my secret weapon against military vessels. Not complete yet. Will be soon. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and continue trimming out this floor. What I definitely need to do is get some markings for where the refineries and assemblers going to go. I believe I'm going to have 4 refineries, but we may do 6. So depending on the space that we have, we do need to hurry up and get this done. With this block count that's going on just in this area, there is a slight server decrease. So the quicker I can get this up enough to where we can start tearing this down, that should save. Because I mean, that in itself is 2,000 blocks. And once Nemesis's mining ship is done, we can get rid of my mining ship. Because it will be quite obsolete. Or maybe we could throw atmospherics instead of the ions. Take that down to the planet. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Alright, well, I'll bring you back in when I'm done. Alright, well, taking a nice little break. Let's go after this military escort. No clue if this is actually going to work. We are going to try. First order of business is to destroy the turret. And I completely forgot to bring a welder slash grinder. Oh well, I'll take care of it. We'll stop it and go from there. I'll ask Nemesis to bring me one. Alright, well, I'm gonna start flying, get a little closer. I'm gonna try strafing next to the vehicle. I truly do not remember exactly where all the turrets are located. We can definitely figure that out real quick, can't we? I will say seeing the little laser was a help, since that's no longer in the game. Then a little harder to figure out exactly where the turrets are going, which is probably why they disabled that. I can see missile turret at the top. Looks like Gatling turret at the bottom. I think there's another turret on the other side. Start slowing down a bit before I get close. Alright, so I see 2 turrets, definitely, and a missile turret. I'm sure there's another turret on the other side. Oh, we're getting really too close. Ah, shit, I didn't even have my inertial dampeners on. Oh, this is bad. Alright, let's see what we can do. We're gonna try to fly adjacent to it. Requesting backup. I got your backup right here. You Gatling gun. closer than I want. One. Looking at me. Alright, I think I got it. There's probably still another turret on there, but I think I got it. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to fly up next to it. It does look like I detached one of the turrets. Oh well. I'm going to land right on top of it. Slow it down. Almost. And we're extremely slowly, but surely slowing it down. Alright, well, this is going to take a second. I'm going to go ahead and call Nemesis and let him know to bring me a grinder. And we'll take over the ship. Yeah, this is one missile launcher still enabled, though. Alright. And we're back. We successfully captured the vehicle. We brought it back. We've gone ahead and started tearing everything down. There wasn't much stuff inside of it, but we do have it. This will give us a nice little bit of steel plates, as well as thruster components, metal grids. That would be nice. Other than that, I mean, there's not really much in here. We've probably got maybe about a good 30 torpedoes, maybe a 150, 160 boxes of ammo, crates of ammo. But it is moving, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get this to stop moving. We'll go ahead and continue tearing this down, but I think that's it of this episode. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and see you next time.